Just like shut up.
It's not my fault that I talk too much. Damn it.
Shadows on the walls of your skin. I can tell you're lying from the way you're breathing. Shadows on the walls of your sin. Why do I keep trying when I know I can't win? You crystallize, they crystallize me. I'm paralyzed, you crystallize me. You crystallize, they crystallize. 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 Why do I keep paralyzed, you crystallize. Shadows on the walls of your paralyzed, you crystallize me. You crystallize. I'm paralyzed, you crystallize. Shadows on the walls of your skin. You crystallize, they crystallize me. Shadows on the walls of your sin. I'm paralyzed, you crystallize me. You crystallize, they crystallize me. Crystallize me. Why do I keep shadows on the walls of your skin? Why do I keep I'm paralyzed, you crystallize me. You crystallize, they crystallize.
When the holidays start.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. We got a lot to talk about. First off, the injury. Let me okay, as y'all know, the injury kind of you know, it was painful. It was like red, like real red, but now as y'all see, like it's 100% back to how it was. Luckily, it was not worse than what I expect. I still got like a day or two to like take more of the drops. And I don't have to worry about taking it anymore. But today, guys, I do have an announcement. As y'all seen in the title, I am making an org. It's something that I always wanted to do and always dreamed about doing. Because I told myself when I'm done playing competitive, like when I say like competitive, like playing in tournaments and stuff like that, I always wanted to make a org, esports, be part of esports, and all that at some point in time in my life. And I feel like the best time is to do that. Like, why not? You know? But, yeah, I'm really excited for this journey. Now, this is gonna be a long journey, of course, because this is something that I always wanted to do. I know it's gonna take time and stuff like that. And as long as y'all patient with me, like y'all been pretty much patient with me of like, coming back and stuff. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get to say this. Like, I really appreciate the support. Like, me coming back, like when it came to the watch party for the CDL, we had up to five people, 5, 6 people that came in, watched with me of the matches and stuff like that. And then when it came to Overwatch, we had over like 12, damn near close to 15 people watching me play Overwatch, and I really appreciate that. A lot of people won't understand. Like, I've been going through a lot, health wise, mental wise, and to come back and still see that I have a community that actually cares and supports me for the fullest and knows that like I have that potential to be like a I ain't gonna say a huge content creator yet, because I'm still like trying to get there. It's gonna take steps, one step at a time, but I always wanted to do this. I feel like this is something that I feel like will make things cool for people and give opportunities for people, because I know a lot of people struggle to even be able to get to a level of being in the high leagues and stuff like that. Now, before I even say anything about like the org's history, the name, this and that, like let me go ahead and introduce myself more like serious. So, as most people don't know, my name is Darkrai. Okay. Also known as Deontes. But I played professional Call of Duty during Call of Duty Ghost. I played up to Modern Warfare 2, like Modern Warfare 2 of the latest Modern Warfare 2. Okay, just to give that quote. I've been playing professional since. I am, you could say, co-founder of the clan and org of CTKD clan or CTKD gaming. Let's see, hold up. Okay, so pretty much I've been around this org / clan for damn near 12 years, okay? Now, the founders, of course, I'm not gonna lie, the founders was not me, okay? It was two of my buddies that I played with in Ghost, and we all represented CTKD. We always played 10, 12 hours of Call of Duty, nonstop, grinding and everything. And we just considered making a group. After a while, it gets to the point where, being an adult, At that time, I was not an adult. I was like literally in high school or like middle school, getting ready to head into high school, I think. I think it was high school though. But like I said, I was playing with them up to like 2 more Call of Duties, and it got to a point. One of the founders, name was Hoodstar. probably one of the craziest shooters I know and most slept on. Um, I think he retired, and then of course Life, and then the other one, Walmart Deli. He was pretty much the leader and stuff. He, Life. You know, you have kids, families, and stuff like that. You gotta focus on that. But they will always be CTKD. They are always like they're the founders. They're the godfather founders of the clan, the org, in a way, for the org. But the clan, that's forever. And as they finished, new people came in. I brought my cousin in. He was CTKD Black Knight. He changed his name, but now like he does what he does with the music industry and stuff like that. But you know, he's a forever CTKD. Then we had CTKD Scope Shooter. We had CTKD Renathot. Yeah, that's crazy. I know Renathot. It's funny, but he shoots. Then we had who else we had? CTKD Kawan, CTKD Pat. Like we had a lot of shooters. We was dominating during I think it was Advanced or Infinite Warfare with the jetpacks. We were dominating, and some up to Black Ops. I think Black Ops 4. Like we were dominating as a clan, and like I said, during that time, during Ghost and stuff, I did play in tournaments, especially when MLG had little miniature tournaments and stuff like that. The online stuff, it was kind of like complicated in a way, but we also played in like online, like it was like websites where they had tournaments and stuff. You just sign up for it, and of course you got to pay and stuff like that. Some we did win, some we were close. We did play professionals before. That was, I wouldn't even say they were phased, but like how can I explain it? So like before challengers was like how it is now. It was like, how can I say, like how basketball is. So you had the NBA, you have the G League, you have college, you got high school, middle school, and all that. So like the level we was playing on was like damn near like high school, college, like. And it's crazy because if y'all watch the watch party, they're doing a Call of Duty College League and stuff, the CCL, I think, if I remember. But insane. That was something that I always wanted to do in high school. I always wanted to make like a little club and do like a Call of Duty League in high school. But it's crazy that all of this that I've been thinking of, they're actually doing and stuff. But yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna show like these logos. Okay, now as a person that is trying to build this org, I always wanted to listen to the community and what their thoughts of these three logos, and mostly I just want y'all to comment down below. If not, I'll put a poll up on my on the post, and y'all just pick a logo to represent this org and stuff, because I want it to be professional. I want it to look nice and feel like you're part of like something. But like I said, I'm gonna explain more, so let me go ahead and pop these up. So I had to put it on paint, of course, but it's fine. But all right, these are the three logos, guys. Bam, let me move my camera. Hold up, let me move No, it should be fine. I think I could just. I think I just move it a little bit, right? Can I just move it a little bit? Okay, it don't matter. It don't matter. Y'all can see it. All right, so the first one we got this CTKD clan. Okay, that is like I said, it's gonna be called. It's you can call it CTKD clan or you can call it CTKD gaming. Okay, but either or. But we got the clan and then we got like a I don't know, like I would say like a vulture or a raven with like armor and stuff like that. Like I had some people design it, just see how it is, just different styles. And as you see, the logo colors is gonna be black, orange, gray, white. Okay, so that's what it is. And then number two, right here. Let me write this so y'all fully know. I don't think it fully really matters, but you know. So y'all know. Uno, dos, and tres. Okay. All right. So, like I said, so this is the first one. Second one, a lot of people you might look at it like where it's the CTKD. All right. So let me zoom in for you so you can understand it a little bit, because a lot of people are not gonna understand this. Okay. So as you see, this part right here, the C. All right. And then you might wonder where is the T. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know. Based off of how they made it, I don't know. But I see the K, and then of course inside here, this little diamond part is the D, and then right here, pretty much of the darkness around this is the G. So, of course, CTKD. So, like I said, you have that. And then you have number three. It don't got CTKD, but you can definitely see the G. And then the orange is the C to represent CTKD. So, like I said, we have three logos. Like I said, I'm gonna put a poll up on my post on YouTube, and then of course I will post this stuff on my TikTok. So we'll just as a community and stuff like that choose what y'all think is the best logo for the org slash clan. So when they play professional and stuff like that, they have this representing their stuff, you know. But the next thing though, hold on, next thing I do want to do, I'm gonna have to put this in notes in my notepad. I'm gonna have to write it down so y'all know. All right. Let me see. Can I? Okay, it's not gonna. That's weird. All right, so let me go ahead and let me just save this, and then I'm gonna have to do it on Paint too, cause it's not letting me move up the thing. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a real long stream because the simple fact of I gotta stream freaking Overwatch and stuff. So all right, let's put it on 48. Since, yeah. Like I said, it can be CTKD Clan or CTKD Gaming. If y'all want, we can do a poll on that as well. What we should call it, cause that's gonna kind of sum it down more. Okay. All right. So esports. As y'all know, I watch tons of esports. At least certain ones that I watch, but it is some that I do need to start watching, see how people play, see how, well, not even how people play, but more of like that community. Because, like I said, I only been in a couple communities when it came to like professional. Of course, Call of Duty, I still watch it to this day, as y'all know. I used to be in Rainbow Six community. At the time, I did not know anything about the esports side of things of Rainbow, but I did play with people that were professional. They wasn't on a very high professional as most are, but mostly like a G League or just like a small like G League. You know what I mean? But I'm about to right now all the games that I'm going to make, and if you're interested in joining, it will be based. See, to be honest, I want a young team, but I don't mind people that's older, because like if you're older and you know still take this serious in a way, like it's fine. But I don't want teams that is gonna join and just playing for fun. Like I want you to have fun. Don't get to it, but I want you to also take it serious, because the more like when the team is made, I want to make sure that the comms good, the chemistry good, and it's no problems. Okay, because I know a lot of people make teams and then they have this team and then it just leads to arguments and stuff like that, and then you gotta have a whole meeting and stuff like that, like we don't want them on the team because this and that. Like I'm gonna expect that no matter what. Okay, I already know this, but I just want to make sure that I know I have a team that is gonna have fun, gonna take the game serious, of course, because I don't think you want to lose, because that's kind of wild. But I just want to see that. Also, of course, if you're a content creator and want to play like with people that are good as well, because you gotta think, like, if y'all watch my Overwatch streams, I play with people that they play the game for fun, but they had that mentality of they want to win. Okay, like that's how I want to see that. And I know most people gonna say, so like, are you gonna be paying for us to be in like tournaments, leagues, and stuff like that? Well, you gotta remember, this is just the start. Like, you gotta start small to get to where you want to be and stuff. And of course, I'm going to look at different leagues that are starting and stuff like that, and I'll try to my best to find like leagues that will take my team, so I'll be able to watch them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So if whatever teams I make are patient, understandable, and knows that it's a process, because like the saying, Rome is not built in a day. Okay, Rome is not built in a day. If you're that loyal and support it, I appreciate it, because that means a lot. So, but these are the games that I am going to do for the people that want to take it serious. And then when the time comes, when I talk to the teams like, hey, I got a league you can be in. I already talked to the person that's doing it and stuff. You're locked in, meaning you gotta be on that. And then coaches, for example, I do need to find some coaches. That is gonna be a bit tough. Now I know that I can probably find some people that will do it just from the bottom of my hearts, and they just know what they're talking about. Now, for example, if I say like Call of Duty, okay, say I make my four player team, they've been doing this and that, they've been playing like the online stuff, and try to put them in eights if I can find people to do that and this and that, so they can get some scrims, practice, and all that. Like, I know it's gonna take time, but I have faith in it. But like I said, patience is key. But first game, of course, will be Call of Duty. It will be Call of Duty. Okay. I think everybody know that was gonna happen anyways. Like I said, I used to play. I'm not how I used to be, so it's kind of like dead. Now, can I shoot? I can shoot, but I only play the game. I only play the game for fun. Of course, I do want to win. I do shit talk sometimes, but that's just how I am. All right, the next game, guys. It will be Overwatch. I was debating. I'm not gonna lie. I was debating if I wanted to do Overwatch. The only reason why is because I don't know how huge the community fully is, but once I streamed Overwatch and seeing how many people watch me, like, that just tells you so many people still play Overwatch and stuff. So I'm gonna give Overwatch a chance. All right, now next game is Rainbow Six Siege. A lot of people don't like Rainbow like that because it's a slow paced game. But I'm gonna make sure that whoever freaking is down and understand my story of like why I'm doing this and stuff like that, I think they will definitely fuck with it, understandable, and be understandable about it. And like I said, if you're a content creator and you're streaming this and stuff like that, I definitely want to see that. So I can watch, like, if I have one person streaming, right? Like, I can be able to watch them, hear their comms and stuff like that. Like, the next one. Well, let me put kinda. Let me put kinda on here because people gonna expect that. Oh, it's real esports. Let me just put kinda on there. Like, you have to hear my story out to understand it fully. But all right, so we got Call of Duty, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege. The next game, a lot of people sleep on this game. I want to give it a chance just because of the simple fact of I met a group of people playing this game. I feel like it has a chance because me and these group of people, we were playing and we had a chance to be in a tournament where we would have went outside the U.S. like during like around like Switzerland or somewhere like that for this tournament. But unfortunately, I got real sick. I couldn't make it. and we wasn't able to play it. But it will be the finals. A lot of people sleep on that game. That game is quite good, especially if you have the right people to play with that have good comms and know what they're doing. So the finals will be one of them. Um, let's see. Next game. Ooh. Now, let me go ahead and say this before anything. As much as I would want to see this, I don't think I'll do. I'm gonna do this game until I guess when we get bigger and more successful down the line in the future. But CS:GO, I will not be doing until like I know a little bit more about it, and not only that, like just learn more. But a game that I do want in here is Valorant. A lot of people love Valorant. I watched the community of it. I did watch some old matches. I did watch some players like Tens, and then it was another dude. I forgot his name. Uh, it's a Japanese player. I forgot his name. He's like, I forgot his name, but I watched a little bit of Valorant, and Valorant is nice. Don't get to it. I played it before. I streamed it before. I still got some learning to do on that game, but I definitely do want to see this. Now, games I do want to see, because you might be saying, like, that's a lot of shooting games. You're right. It is a lot of shooting games. And this next game, I feel like I see a good amount of people play. But Street Fighter. If you can box and you're good at it, and you can hang with the best, you feel like you can hang with the best, I definitely want to see that. I definitely want to see that. Okay. That would be tough. I would like to see that. I feel like it's definitely tournaments around that you can do for that. Now I probably got like, let's see, maybe one or two more games. Now this next game, I was contemplating on or debating, but I feel like it's the right thing. It's another shooting game. It's very popular. Everybody played it. You can't say you haven't played it. I feel like everybody played this. This game is free, but it's Fortnite. Yep, I said it. Fortnite. Fortnite is something that I do want to see. I think it's tough. Now, this last one, I feel like this is, I was debating, but I feel like I can get a good team for this, and it deals with Call of Duty, so y'all definitely know what it is. But Warzone, I feel like Warzone would be something a lot of people would watch and just look at. Now, these will be the official games for teams and stuff like that. That I'm really looking forward to. Because I know a lot of people will probably say, I feel like it'd be a good idea to have people for Warzone and stuff, but I was gonna do that anyways, cause I feel like the Warzone community needs some love as well. Even though a lot of people, some people don't like it, some do. I don't got no problem with it. I play it now and then, so yeah. All right, so let's go over this fully. So we got Call of Duty, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, The Finals, Valorant, Street Fighter, Fortnite, Warzone. These are the official games for the esports thing. So just to let you know. All right, now the next one, if y'all ready, next one is Arc Raiders 5. First off, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I would not consider Arc Raiders for the esports thing because it's not serious. Now, before you say what, no, that is definitely serious. I know I watched the community. I seen a lot of huge content creators play it, but let me get to this next thing, and it'll be for people that like Arc Raiders and stuff like that. But like, let's say this. So the next thing I'll say, content creators, this is your chance. This is your time. If you're a content creator, you stream games like Arc Raiders. You stream games like Call of Duty, Overwatch. You do chill streams, anything with gaming or just being you, like you can be part of this. Now, one thing I will not accept is someone coming here and being toxic, being disrespectful, and bringing a bad name to my org/clan. So if you're that type of person, please do not join. Do not. Because you will get banned off the rip. You'll get banned off of, well, I'm going to talk about last, but you will get, you're done. Okay, you're done. The next thing is coaches. Now, if you want to coach any of these, okay, if you want to coach any of these, I'm honestly expecting somebody to pretty much, I'll say, coach like at least Call of Duty, Overwatch, Rainbow, Valo. If you have experience of playing competitive, you know what you're talking about, like actually know what you're talking about, and want to see a future for people that wants to actually be in a competitive scene down the line. Because like I said, it's going to take step by step, but, like due time. But if you want to be a coach, you can. And as a coach, let me do it something different. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. As a coach, you can also stream your team. So if your team is scrimming a team that want to face them and stuff like that, you can pretty much do you know how it is, the private parties or whatever you gotta do, and just watch what they do and stuff like that, and of course just see how they play and stuff. But yeah. The next thing, I'll say designers. So for the designer thing, this won't happen off the rip. Okay, this won't happen off the rip. But it's just being part of it. But for designers, I will need some people that actually down the line, and we'll already have it set up, planned out, and everything. Make pretty much merch and stuff, and that technically would be pretty much that part. So, but the designers will pretty much do like the custom of like the shirts and jersey ideas. I ain't gonna lie, like I had a lot of ideas, and I think that'd be tough. But but I had to talk to like people that actually like designing and stuff like that. So you could say like this is part of an area where if you're like designing and stuff like that, and you have cool ideas, I can definitely hear you out, and we could just come up with something that make it look nice. And then when merch come and stuff like that, you know. All right. Next thing. Next thing. Now, mods. I will need mods. I'm not gonna lie. Not not just for me, but for anybody that wants to or starting to do streaming. So if we get anybody that wants to play and they want to start streaming, they can. I just need a loyal mod or someone that can mod for them that actually know how to mod, because let me tell you, like, it's a lot of people that mod for people and they try to do all the power. So please do not be that type of person, because if I find out, you will be kicked, you will be unmodded, because I'll make sure they unmod you, and you will be banned completely from everything. So yeah. Um now now a very important thing that I always wanted to do, and it's very important down the line for everybody at the end of the day of this. If you are a new content creator, and or you like a veteran, or you know, you've been doing this content stuff for quite some time, self promote. You can promote yourself. I will make sure that you have somewhere where you can promote and stuff like that, and you can promote your channel. If you're on YouTube, you're on Twitch, you're on Kick, it don't matter. As long as you're doing what you got to do, and I'm able to go into your channel, if you're scrimming or just playing and stuff, you know, just to show support. So at the end of the day, like, we're trying to support each other to get to where we want to be. So if you trying to be a successful content creator and get there, okay. If you trying to play professionally, I ain't saying like it's pro, but you know, like a step across that door. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to leave a legacy where I at least help, like, at least one person out to be successful. Because I can name a couple people that I dead ass, no joke, actually helped them as much as they probably might not look at it. Some will. Like, let me give you an example. I'm gonna give you a couple of people that I helped. Now I ain't gonna say I helped their whole career, this, and that. Because some of them did it themselves, okay? But I always gave the support as much as I can for them, okay? So let me give you an example of some people. Because some people are moved over to a different, like, area. So, like, if they was on YouTube, they moved over to Twitch, or they was at Twitch, they're on YouTube, or they went over to Kick. Okay, but I'm gonna show you just of what I helped them do when they was at least on there. So, like, let's see. All right, so for example, this guy right there, Easy Gamer. So Easy Gamer, I met him literally, like, let me go, like, it been a long time, like, no joke. Like, I probably, like, if I go, let me see if I can just do this, because this would make more sense. Hold up. Otis. All right. So I met him. I feel like it been over, like, I feel like it probably, yeah. This is when I first met him on this war zone. But 2 years. I've been on for 2 years. When I first met him, right, he had over, I'ma say, I think he had like 70, like 70, 80 subs, okay? And I pretty much, and he didn't know it. I didn't want to tell him that, okay? But I mostly had Discord. I had a lot of groups I was in, and pretty much I was promoting his stuff, because I always, and it's the kindness of my heart and the type of person I am. I always want to see people succeed. Blank point period. That's just how I am. That's how I was born and raised to be. I feel like I was meant to be on this earth to help others to succeed. Do I want to succeed? Of course, but I want everybody to succeed, you know? But he was like there, and then he started gaining more people and more people and more people till he hit 100. And, you know, I always came in his stuff when I can, tell him, you know, proud of you, bro, congrats, well deserved. And then when he started doing more content, as you see, he playing Marvel Rivals, he was doing Warzone, he was doing Overwatch, he was doing all these games and stuff, and he got up to damn near close to where I'm at, 427 1K videos, and then he been grinding, and now he's on Twitch. He been grinding on there. I think he's at like 30, 40 right now, but I mean, he's grinding, you know. Now, next dude, like, I'm really proud of, because I didn't expect where he at. Like, he was like at low. He was like low on subs, so he wasn't even at 100 subs, guys. He wasn't. Like, if we go to live, Otis, damn near a year, guys. I met him on Overwatch. I play Overwatch with him, and I started watching his stuff. Like, it might not, it's probably not gonna fully show all of them, but I watched them. I watched like his Minecraft. I watched his Dead by Daylights, and then he was playing a lot of Injustice. I did watch a couple of those, and then he was playing horror games. That's where everything got, like, his stuff started gaining. See, like, from the Poppy Playtime, I watched that whole thing. Like, I'm a supporter. The Call of Duty, the Dead by Daylight, like I said, the Bonbon, like, look at these, 300, 171, like, come on, like, 70, 75, 283, 280, like, and look from where he started. He only had, 6 up to, like, 20 views, and then he just grinding. Like, he's doing all these horror games. He do like old childhood style games like Twisted Metal Sonic, old freaking Doom. Come on, like classics. And he just been doing that ever since. Like he just been grinding. Like he just finished Life is Strange. Like people been watching him, and I'm proud of him. And he came from like, I think when I started watching him, I think he was around like, I think 40. I think 40 or so. I can't remember fully, but and then look, he had podcasts with his friends and shit. Like it's crazy. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like I be for real deal trying to help people out. You can have dead ass 2 subs, over 100 videos, and I promise, like I would dead ass help you out so much that you don't understand the change that is gonna happen in your life. Like I'm not cussing that. I'm not Speed. I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not KSI. I'm not all these huge YouTubers. I'm a small YouTuber helping out a small YouTuber. Is a help for help. So, like I said, when it comes to this, like I want the esport thing to actually work. I do want content creators to be part of this to feel like they can make it, and I know they can, and all that. But yeah, next thing, and I think it's the most important thing that will be on here, guys, is the Discord. I wasn't trying to put Coon, but coming soon. My apologies, but I will be working on the Discord once I see what everybody agrees on with the logo and stuff like that. And when the logo is made, I'll go ahead and make everything when it comes to introduction, the chatting area, the esports when it comes to every single one. So it'll be like it's gonna be like a lot on there. It's gonna be a whole lot on there. And then I'm excited, guys. This is a new journey that I want to do to end off 2025 of starting working on this. I wanted to wait till the beginning of the year to start it, but I want to go ahead and just announce it now that this will be a org. Like I said, you can call us CTKD Clan or CTKD Gaming. I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, guys, let me go ahead and save this. If you are new to the channel, guys, definitely make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell. Because like I said, like I'm excited. This is a new journey. But yeah, this has been your boy Darkrai, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.